I have your client here, Mr. Wyckoff, with me.
Yes, Judge.
We sent him for another drug test today.
Yes.
He tested positive for cocaine and THC.
All right, Judge. Are you going to?
How can I let him go when he's testing positive for cocaine?
I've talked to him.
The last you ain't giving no
numerous
window.
times.
The last test was confirmed negative, Judge, or it was positive just for THC.
Your last test here tested positive for only THC. And now you're testing positive for cocaine.
Using, I probably been on my pants or something.
I don't want you to say anything.
Haven't been using. I was just in here.
Everybody
Friday.
using? I don't want you to use alcohol or illegal drugs.
I haven't been.
And you just tested positive again for cocaine. It's not the first time.
Right out of the gate, positive for cocaine and THC. No excuses, no spin. This is exactly the kind of red flag moment that makes judges see public safety flashing in neon lights. It's not just a violation anymore. It's a direct threat to everyone else in the room. So I'm throwing it to you, viewers. When the drug tests keep coming back dirty, should that trigger automatic jail time? Or do you still believe in handing out yet another one last chance?
It's not the second time. Goes with you. Joseph, he'll pop up on tomorrow's docket, and I guess I'll reach out to you then, and we'll see how we go forward.
Stop talking.
All right, I'll be in the courthouse, Judge, so I can just stop by.
All right. Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you.
Tell me about your guy.
So I spoke with him. We've been trying to work things out with him.
Get it?
Financial things like that. And I think just based on the amount of time we've already given him, I'm asking for it all.
Has he filled out the application?
Yeah, he did. We went ahead and got it done. And I spoke with him to understand what's going on. If he is able to work something out, he says he'll follow up with us down the road, but he understands for now.
Come up. Come up. Yes. Are you married?
No. Your Honor.
Who do you live with anyone?
I live with my girlfriend.
Okay. How much money does your girlfriend make a month? Do you need to, this is all the stuff you've left a lot of stuff blank. You need to fill this out. I'll grant your motion, okay? But you're not done with this. You need to fill this out correctly. You've not filled it out. So I'll give it back to you to fill out.
I don't really know how much it's close to $1,500 a month. That's what she's making.
I'll give it back to you to fill out, but we need you to, complete it, okay? I'll grant your motion.
Yes, sir.
All right, come on.
So essentially,
Was restitution paid?
We're not able to pay restitution.
No.
The state hasn't contacted the complainant in 2 years, Judge.
Because here it says on 12/2, $250 restitution was due before the time served was offered.
I talked to Morgan. I talked to Morgan about this.
Yes, Judge, and he's correct. The last time that the complainant was in contact is 2022, and we haven't been able to reach out again. We haven't been able to get in contact.
Have you attempted to reach out to the complaining witness?
We can reach out if you want us to. We can reach out.
You haven't reached out?
Since the last word we have from 2022, Your Honor. And so we can.
I mean, we reset this from 12/2 to 12/9 to 12/16, 3 different times, and not once has the complaining witness ever been attempted to be reached. Am I getting that right, Alex?
That's correct, Your Honor. Not since 2022.
This complaint was read in 2022 by Mr. Morris.
And defense advice, and the last time we approached regarding this case, we said that, restitution and to plea. But defense has advised me that he can't pay the $250.
No, it's not fair. I mean,
The state attempts to get a hold of him again and just simply can't. Will that be okay for the court?
they have before. That's always been
I understand that. The complainant has not attempted to follow up and contact him and ask about the
they've
$250.
never even reached out since the last 3 settings. I guess Alex reached out to see if that's still correct, but I'm going to tell you now, it's not fair that there's an accident, there's restitution, everybody should be made whole, and that's it. It can always be done through probation as well, but yeah. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see.
Yes, sir.
So, Your Honor, I got a hold of the husband who said the vehicle was totaled and,
Come up, sir.
and the amount that he told me was actually $500 deductible, and he's gonna send a document by the end of the day.
Okay.
So,
It is what it is, but I'm.
4 through 6.
Mr. Romero, sir, I want you to understand something that Harris County, we have so many people here and we have so many accidents. It's ridiculous. We have car insurance for a reason. When you're driving, you're expected to maintain and follow the law. One of those is maintain liability car insurance, because when you don't and you get into an accident, there are very, very big consequences. Let's say, for example, somehow someone goes out, gets into an accident and kills someone. Who do you think they're going to come after? Right. And they will get a judgment, and then just who knows what they can attach, who knows how much they can sue you for. And when that happens, you'll never recover from it. That's why for $40 to $50 a month, you get insurance that protects you in the event. They can also give you a lawyer to help you with these types of cases when there's something that happens. But God forbid something catastrophic really happens and ruins your life because of it. I routinely get emails where people come to me and say, hey, how do I get help here? I've gotten into an accident. They're suing me for $50,000. And I know I now have to go hire a lawyer, and I don't have any money to go hire a lawyer. What do? This is real life. This is what you do. Now, in this case here, there is a deductible of how much?
$500.
It's part of the agreement. So that's something that it was part of the agreement when they initially did this. So you're working, right?
Not completely, sir.
Why not?
Since because the winter came, we got laid off. So all I'll be doing is I'll be going to Home Depot, and sometimes I get hired, sometimes I don't.
Do you have an ID?
No.
Have you ever tried to go get an ID?
I'm not from here.
You're not a citizen, Judge.
I got laid off because of the winter, and all I've been going to Home Depot. And sometimes I get hired, sometimes I don't. And that's the only way, I'm able to, in a sort of way, maintain paying bills.
You have children.
Yes, sir.
How are you supporting your children, man?
But the same way. I'm going by Home Depot, sending them money to them because I'm not with them.
There are other ways. Find a trade. I'm sure that you have friends that are either carpenters, brick masons, something other where you can learn a trade, be good at it,
Sir.
make a name for yourself, and you can really make some money. Hanging out at Home Depot, waiting for someone that's not the one to find.
I mean, I hear you, sir. I hear you, but like you say, I've been going through like companies here. Trust me, I've been going everywhere. And my last resource, my last option is to go right there because, that's the only way that I can find something at the moment while I'm waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, Judge, I'd like to see what documentation a complainant can come with So we see the validity of that. If that is something that they're truly going to want as a condition of anything, we have to put it on like a
Well,
probation.
I mean, it's
That's trial. You know,
are you okay with bypassing that?
Sorry, Jeff.
Are you okay with bypassing the deductible and just going forward with it?
I believe so, Judge.
The problem is, Mr. Ramirez, how is it fair?
It's not fair.
Why? You know, it's,
Not fair, sir. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm willing to like pay for my crime, pay.
but that's not what it's about. I get it. But the problem is now all you're doing is you're making your life more difficult in the process. You know,
Sir,
the more convictions you get, the harder it becomes to get a job. And the harder it becomes to get a job, all you're doing is you're continually shooting yourself in the foot over and over and over. This life can be either a great journey or it could be an awful journey.
sir.
And the more convictions you get,
The harder it is.
think before you act. Think before you speak. It's not hard. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You need to realize that. Don't get into a car if you don't have insurance. If you don't have a license, don't get into a car. I will have jurisdiction.
This is exactly why Texas judges come down hard on uninsured drivers. One single mistake, one minor crash, and your entire life can implode. We're talking instant financial ruin, brutal lawsuits, and even jail time if someone gets seriously hurt. This isn't fear-mongering from the bench. This is raw, unavoidable civil liability reality. So let me ask you, viewers, have you ever seen a small accident explode into a full-blown financial disaster?
Over you for the next 5 years. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
State, you okay with going forward?
Yes, everyone, we would be fine with the time served on the FSGI in exchange for the dismissal on the UCW, and we can waive rest.
And then as far as the weapon is forfeited, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the weapon will be forfeited. You're not going to get this weapon back. Do you understand?
Sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. This is going to go on your record, like I said, and it's going to be there for the rest of your life. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand? This can also have immigration consequences as well. If you're not a citizen, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. If you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail, it's only a matter of time before ICE gets a hold of you and you'll be stuck like Chuck in there. Do you understand? You better live with a freaking halo because you have a lot to lose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. You cannot change this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of failure to stop and give information? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty, sentence you to the 3 days in jail, credit for the time that you've done. Is it 2 days? 9 days in jail, credit for the 3 days that you've done. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Phil. And thank you.
So, Mr. Curry, Your Honor, for a plea.
Good morning, Mr. Curry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Curry, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're also charged with criminal trespass. Is that it? The agreement looks like you've worked out is they're going to dismiss the criminal trespass in exchange for your plea on the theft. It's 35 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. Is this how you understand it, Mr. Curry?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yes, sir.
Is this how you understand it?
Yes, sir.
It's not time served. You still have a little bit more time to do.
No, he has, I think it may be written up separately. We did it.
I have 35 credit for 2.
He has 35 days.
I don't know.
credit for the, it's weird because it was in the theft, but they didn't credit him for the,
We're pleading to the theft, right?
yes, we're playing on the theft. And, it was,
So it looks like the original offer that was put in was for 3 days time served. For some reason, the plea paperwork was filed incorrectly and says 35 days. We're gonna refile that.
You want to, okay,
okay, we'll stand down and then.
yeah,
Yeah, because they wanted this to be online.
yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna have to redo it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're back, Mr. Curry. So the agreement that you have worked out is 3 days in jail on the theft, where you're facing up to 6 months and or $2,000 fine, credit for the, you said two?
Okay, that's what the.
Yeah, it's 2 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. Mr. Curry, you need to understand, at some point, they're gonna hit you with a felony if you continue to pick up these cases. Do you understand? Then you're facing years instead of days. As part of the agreement, they're going to dismiss the criminal trespass. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot take this away. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How to plead to the offense, sir?
Oh, good.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to it, and good luck to you, sir. Thanks you. Good morning, Ms. Torres. Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out other conditions you may need. If they assess further conditions, you must fulfill them. No threatening, harassing, or abusive contact with a